Every marriage has its challenges, but what it's like for the wife of a Major League Baseball player? Well, ABC7's Stephanie Webb caught up with a member of the Tampa Bay Rays and his fiancée to hear how the happy couple handles their crazy schedule.
When it comes to life in Major League Baseball, we all know that the players' lives change during the season, but what about their wives or significant others? Turns out life is just as busy for them off the field. I had the chance to sit down with one of the Tampa Bay Rays pitchers, Jake Faria, and his fiancée, Jessica Soto.
Growing up, the bond between Jessica Soto and her dad was baseball.
I grew up obviously playing softball, but the thing with my dad was going to baseball games, like going to opening day at Dodger Stadium, and then it changed over to Angel Stadium.
And today, that bond even stronger since that former softball player sits next to her fiance, Tampa Bay Rays pitcher Jake Faria.
He was literally made for me. Like I say, God really made him for me, prepped me for the baseball life, and then to be able to share it with my family and my dad that we had a bond over is really cool.
The two went to high school together in California, but didn't date until he asked her to prom in their senior year. She was there on the day he got signed by the Rays. And as for Jake, well, baseball has always been his life.
So for me, every spring training, packing up at home and coming out to Florida is really easy.
But for Jessica at first, like many of the girlfriends and wives, it's having to leave a family behind, a job behind, and relocate to the team's hometown.
For me, he kept asking me when he first got called up initially to come out and be here with him, just to experience it together and be here for him. And of course I wanted to do that, but at the same time, I loved my job.
Most everything has been what Jessica has expected so far, except for what happened last season, during an off day, when the two went for a hike.
He's like, you know how you always say, in 10 years I'll propose? And I said, yeah. And he's like, I'm not gonna make you wait that long. And he got down on one knee, and the team photographer was there. He had him hiding
Up in the trees
and he took pictures of us.
So what's life like during the season? Well, Jessica now heads up the Rays Wives Organization. When the families aren't traveling, the wives and girlfriends are active in the community. They organize fundraising events and do nonprofit work.
So to get together as a group, find what we're passionate about, and try to make a difference in the community. And the biggest thing I told him, this is home for us 8 months out of the year. So it's really important for us to get to know the community, get to know how we can help, how we can use our platform.
And as these two continue their journey on and off the field, they're planning on sticking to some good advice given to them by other Major League couples.
Staying true to yourself, traveling, experiencing it, because really baseball can end in the blink of an eye.
As for their wedding that's coming up in November, will it be a baseball theme? Nope, no baseball theme. The two just want a day to spend focused on each other. Back to you, Scott.